baby, that's my smile.
Yo, we go black tee, we go eye skirt, we go tights, black hat threes.
Alright, we go eye-cast polo, eye-cast lace skirt on the bottoms, and we go A Hardy drawers.
In recent years, we've witnessed a striking transformation in men's fashion, one that has pushed beyond tradition and into territory once deemed taboo. Skirts, dresses, lace, pearls, and flowing fabrics now grace red carpets and music videos, worn boldly by male celebrities who frame themselves not just as entertainers, but as cultural disruptors. What was once coded as strictly feminine has been reimagined as revolutionary in the realm of style. Yet long before this shift became mainstream, and animated satire had already captured its essence. In 2008, TheBoondocks delivered the story of Gangstalicious Part 2, a Season 2 finale that cut sharply into hip-hop's posturing around masculinity. In the episode, a closeted rapper unveils a children's clothing line complete with skirts, crop tops, and other hyper-feminine designs, and even mails Riley a box of sexually ambiguous streetwear. The gag is played for comedy, but beneath the punchline lies something heavier: the denial and repression within rap culture, and the absurd lengths to which image is policed.
Hey, check it out. Gangstalicious sent me a box of free gear, and I'm gonna be the first nigga on the streets to rock it.
Gangstalicious sure does send you a lot of free stuff.
Hey man, Gangstalicious is my homie.
Oh, now you're homies. Yesterday you was a punk.
Sometimes you just gotta put aside your differences and work through problems with your homie, so y'all can keep to being homies. You feel me, homie?
That's very sensitive of you, Riley. And you're okay with his lifestyle.
Well, I mean, I know he ain't no real gangster, but that's cool. Cause see, he's in entertainment. He ain't gotta be out in the streets like I do. He's telling our stories for us.
So you're okay with him being gay?
Gay? Who said he was gay? Nigga, is you crazy? Gangstalicious gay. You crazy.
Come on, Riley, the song, the dance, do the homie.
The homie dance ain't gay. I do the homie.
That's not gay. You who thinks everything in the world is gay?
Nigga, you gay. You gay. Y'all niggas are gay. Nigga, you gay. That's gay.
Don't find any of this gay at all.
Okay, so all that other stuff was gay, but Gangstalicious ain't gay. You can't just go throwing that gay thing around, Huey. That's a serious accusation.
You the one who said he kissed another man.
What I had said was them dudes knocked me upside my head and I dreamed he kissed another man.
How often do you have dreams about men kissing?
Shut up.
I never dream about my heroes kissing other men.
Man, stop. This whole conversation is making me uncomfortable.
I dreamt about Muhammad Ali just last night, but he was fighting Joe Frazier, not kissing him.
Gay ass nigga. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Oh, I ain't listening to you.
Now, Licious, you got the hit song that's killing them in the streets right now. No, don't take that literally, folks. Just killing them in the streets. Homies over hoes. And now, I'm telling you, the clothing line's jumping off. This thing is, what do you say, Gelman? Off the hook? Tell us about that.
Well, Reed, we just had to bring, our own flavor to the fashion game. Fashion is a real big thing to me and my crew, personal grooming, hygiene, facial, shiatsu, seaweed wraps, that type of thing. And we not doing it for the females, We doing it just for us, that's real thing.
All right, now, we got some models. Check it over here with some of your new gear.
Now, the vest isn't actually bulletproof, correct?
No, not really, but it's a hot style, and pink is definitely the in color for this season. And here we have the Gangstalicious super long tee.
Oh, that's long, baby, but that's the style, right?
Oh, why is the backside cut out?
I knew you were gonna ask that, and I like your attention to detail, Kel. I tell you why. That way, you don't have to waste time lifting up your t-shirt. You can get to your toast real fast, get the drop on a nigga. Not that we want the kids to carry guns or nothing like that, because we always tell the kids that ain't the way. Matter of fact, I had a song called Kids, That Ain't the Way. But if you got to pull a burner out on a nigga, this t-shirt could give you the half a second or more that may save your life.
Now this here is just amazing. Pearl necklaces. I didn't know men wore pearls.
Oh, yes, definitely, Kelly. We just want cats out there in the street, to step their jewelry game up. It's all about pearl necklaces.
Wow! pearl necklaces. Well, I don't know if I could wear one, but fascinating.
Yo, is that the new Gangstalicious gear? Where'd you get that?
Fly right there, love. Hey, yo, look at those sandals right there, dog. Hey, yo, you said Gangstalicious? He sent them shits to you himself?
Yeah, man, me and Gangstalicious been homies for a minute.
Damn, that homies over hoes just shitted on our rags, the bitches joint.
Hey, yo, why didn't we think of that, man?
The show jokes that nobody in rap is gay. As far as we know, no rapper in history has ever kissed another man. It's satire, but it also reveals a cultural truth. Hip-hop for decades has lived under the weight of rigid gender performance, equating masculinity with hardness, dominance, and heterosexual bravado. To see a children's fashion line drenched in lace and belly shirts, endorsed by a rapper, was at once ridiculous and deeply subversive. Looking back, what once read as parody now feels strangely prophetic. In today's music and fashion landscapes, the blurring of gender lines is not just a stylistic flourish but a cultural statement. Artists like Young Thug and Playboi Carti have stepped into the very space the Boondocks once mocked, a world where pearls, skirts, and painted nails aren't jokes but deliberate rejections of convention. What was once satire has in many ways become reality, and the questions it raises about masculinity, image, and identity remain as urgent as ever. Take Playboi Carti in early 2024. When photos surfaced of him in a sheer long-sleeve bodysuit, a Rick Owens-style asymmetrical piece that looked like a thong beneath his vest and camo pants, the internet erupted. DJ academics mocked him, saying Carti was just shaking ass in the deli, and memes flew across social media. But for many, the sight of a major rap figure in what looked like lingerie felt less like creativity and more like spectacle. The internet's reaction said it all: memes, mockery, and confusion. When even something as basic as a bodysuit sparks outrage and fascination, it suggests that fashion's new direction is less about artistry and more about courting shock value, leaving young fans to wonder whether manhood itself is up for debate.
You saw the boy just put a thong on, bro. Playboi Carti. He put a thong up his ass, bro. You mean to tell me a man can put a thong up his and not think about being a female? You thought about being a woman. Did you see him with those piercings and put a thong up his? If you mean to tell me a man can put a thong up his and still feel like a man? Man, if you wore a thong, you thought about getting inserted. Playboi Carti who stuck a thong up his see-through. A thong up your a string. And he out saying he didn't have no female intention. And made sure you seen it. He sagged it. He sagged it. So you can see the thong penetrating his like a toothpick in the mouth. Playboi Carti, y'all mean to tell me he did that and he didn't feel like a woman? A see-through thong up your that's a toothpick in between a gap in the mouth. And y'all mean to tell me he didn't feel like a woman? He's all man. We talking about a thong up your thong. Put a thong on, bro. You want to be a what? Woman. You want to be a woman if you do something like that, man. Why would you do that? Your baby mama is... I don't understand it, bro. He must have got jealous of his baby mama. Man, what's the girl name? The white girl, Iggy. Iggy ass is beautiful with a thong on. Did you get mad and go into competition? Iggy is a bad. How could you go from looking at Iggy in a thong to putting one on? Must have looked at too good on Iggy. That looked at too good on Iggy. He say, fuck that. Clone. Let me copy this.
Young Thug's choices tell a similar story. In 2015, when he appeared in a floral Gucci blouse, some praised his confidence, but others saw the move as a calculated way to provoke. His Jeffrey cover in 2016, featuring a pastel gown, deepened the controversy. At the time, fellow rapper T.I. dismissed it as a publicity stunt, and that interpretation carries weight. In an industry built on image, Thug's dress was not just fashion, but a marketing strategy. For young men watching, the message is confusing. Manhood becomes performance, a costume to be swapped out at will, detached from responsibility or stability.
This nigga put the dress on for attention. He did that shit for attention, did you not? Tell the truth.
God honest truth.
God honest truth. You did that shit for attention, didn't you?
Hell no.
You did that shit because you knew, man, ain't nothing nobody can say about me because I'm real out here and I'm thorough and this shit gonna get me a lot of burns, so I'm finna do it.
I bought these Mason Margiela motherfuckers. They motherfuckers match. That shit was just that simple. They motherfuckers match.
And beyond rap, we've seen the same trend in pop culture at large. Harry Styles' Vogue gown, Lil Nas X's flamboyant costumes, Billy Porter's tuxedo dress, all have been held up as symbols of progress. But the repetition of these images across media, red carpets, and music videos creates a new cultural normal where masculinity is increasingly associated with flamboyance, fluidity, and self-display. For younger generations, especially boys who look to these stars as role models, the result is often confusion about gender roles and a loss of clear boundaries. What critics warn is that fashion has become less about genuine self-expression and more about dismantling distinctions, about erasing the symbolic markers of masculinity altogether. The danger lies in the trickle-down effect. When celebrity culture treats dresses, skirts, and bodysuits on men as the new cool, impressionable youth may internalize the idea that rejecting traditional manhood is not just acceptable, but necessary to be relevant. In a society already wrestling with fractured identities, this shift can leave young men unmoored, unsure of what it means to grow into manhood with dignity, strength, and clarity.
Everybody's still wondering, are the skirts for men? Are they for women? All the skirts are designed for women's body types, especially the Evans skirt.
Yeah, I don't know. That seems like women underwear.
Which has extra back length, which is why you can never see either of our butts in any pictures. So yes, every skirt we wore was a mini skirt. It just had extra back length.
And I mean, these guys are really going all in with the marketing because they keep taking pictures like these. And since it's making them viral, they just keep dropping skirt content. More skirt content.
It started turning into genuine animosity because I had a skirt on. It was not like just strangers on the internet. It was like friends and family concerned about me wearing a skirt, like genuinely offended. Crazy thing about that is that those people all knew that I have a clothing brand, and that I'm promoting my clothing brand.
And I mean, sure, this is like 10 out of 10 advertisement because they literally went viral and they sold out. But let's be honest, there is a level of gay baiting that's going on here.
Today, men in dresses, skirts, or corsets are no longer confined to satire. They've become mainstream endorsed on red carpets, sold on runways, and broadcast to millions of young fans. What the Boondocks framed as a punchline is now being packaged as fashion's new frontier. An Atlanta streetwear brand went viral when its male founder modeled his own utility skirt and promptly sold out his collection. But behind the headlines was another reality: backlash from his own family, online ridicule, and a wave of criticism that revealed how conflicted communities remain over these blurred boundaries.
From her amazing new best-selling book, The Private Lives of Superstar Rappers.
Of all the rappers I met during those years, I loved Gangstalicious the most. I called him Freddie. I wanted more than anything to give my heart to him forever, but I couldn't because
he was so unbelievably gay. So unbelievably gay?
Gay?
That bitch lying. See, this is why I don't read.
Riley, he's gay. It's really not that big a deal.
Not a big deal. If he gay, I'm his homie and a fan of his music, then that makes me gay too.
I like Elton John. That does make me gay.
Is Elton John gay?
Yeah.
See, and you gay. But I know I'm not gay, cause I'm the most not gay nigga of all the not gay niggas in the whole universe. But see, people hate on you when you shining, see? That's what it is. They make up stories. Like me, I stay shining, so who knows? Pretty soon people gonna be calling me gay. But I'm not, and neither is Gangstalicious. He's gay, isn't he?
Yep.
And I was his biggest fan. That make me gay, don't it?
Yep. I know it's wrong, but I really want my own room. Take it easy on him, Granddad. He's just trying to come to terms with it.
Granddad, I think I might be.
It's okay, son. I know.
I might
beat.
It's okay. It's okay. Oh, you okay, boy. How did that be? How did that happen?
So, did the Boondocks really predict all this? In some ways, yes. But the satire carried a warning that's easy to overlook. The season 2 finale exaggerated rappers embracing corsets and skirts as a way to lampoon both hip-hop's rigid homophobia and its obsession with image. Back then it was a joke, a cartoonish vision of gangsta rappers marketing ultra-feminine clothing lines to kids. But a decade and a half later, what was once absurd parody has edged disturbingly close to reality. The troubling part isn't just that this cartoon prophecy has bled into real life, it's what it means for impressionable youth. For a generation already adrift in a culture of shifting norms, seeing their idols abandon traditional masculine dress codes doesn't merely expand their options, it destabilizes their sense of identity. The cartoon's absurdist humor is now a lived confusion. Young men trying to navigate manhood while bombarded with images that tell them strength and stability are outdated, and that shock value and flamboyance are the new markers of relevance. So when we look back at the Boondocks, the question isn't whether the show predicted fashion trends, it's whether it foreshadowed a cultural unraveling. The writers may have been riffing on long-standing tropes, but what was once satire has become a playbook. Now the audience is left to wrestle with a harder question. Is this really progress or just spectacle marketed as progress? For the youth watching, the answer may shape how an entire generation defines masculinity or loses sight of it altogether.